Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Welcome to Introduction to Java Programming. In the last video, we saw what is an operator, we saw what is an arithmetic operator, unary operators, escape sequences. So in this video, we are going to see assignment operators, relational operators, and Boolean operators. Now let's see what's an assignment operator. So the assignment operator is generally of two types. They are simple assignment operator and compound assignment operator. So the simple assignment operator is used with the equal sign where the left side consists of the operand and the right side consists of a value. The value of the right side must be the same data type of that has been identified on the left side. Compound assignment operator is used where the addition, multiplication, subtraction, division, and the mod operator is used along with the equal operator. So here we have the examples. So this is the equal operator where we are assigning. So it is used for assigning the values, and the operand on the left side and the value on the right side should be of the same data type. So then we have plus equal. So in this sign, so what happens is that it's going to, so for this equation, it's going to add 3 to x and then assign that value to x. So similarly here, it's going to subtract 3 and then assign that value. So here, multiplication, division, and mod. So now let's see this in Eclipse IDE. So this is our example for the assignment operators. So here we have we have declared three variables. These are all of integer data types, and so here this is an example of how we are assigning the value. Since it's an integer, the right side is also an integer, and this is how the assignment is done. And next we have the addition assignment operator where we are, so num1 plus equal to num2 is nothing but num1 plus num2, and that is assigned to num1. Similarly, for the subtraction, multiplication, division and mod. So now let's run. So here this is an example of how the assignment is done, the equal, and then similarly here also we are using the assignment. So the first number is 5 and the next number is 3. So once we do this, the output of num1 is the addition of these two, that is 8, and here it's going to be the subtraction of 8. So num1 now has 8, and then num2 is 3, and 8 minus 3 is 5. So again now the num1 value is 5, and then we multiply it by 3, that is 15, and then num1 value is 15, and then we divide it by 5, and that is the quotient is 3, and then similarly 3 divided by 2, 3, 5 divided by 3, the remainder is 2. So this is the example of the assignment operator. Now let's look at the next operator, which is the comparison operator. So Java has several operators that can be used to compare value. Comparison implies knowing which value is greater than the other or equal to it, and so on. So Java relational operators are a bunch of binary operators that are used to check for relations between two operands, including equality, greater than, less than, etc. So they return a Boolean result after the comparison, and are extensively used in looping statements as well as conditional if-else statements, and so on. So the general format of representing the relational operator is here. So the first operator is equal to. The equal to operator is used to check whether the two given operands are equal or not. The operator returns true if the operand at the left hand side is equal to the right hand side, else false. So next we have the not equal to. The operator is used to check whether the two given operands are equal or not. it functions opposite to that of the equal to operator, and it returns true if the operand on the left hand side is not equal to right hand side. So next we have the greater. This checks the greater than. This checks whether the first operator is greater than the second operator and returns true. Similarly, for less than operator, this checks whether the first first operand is less than the second operand and returns false. And greater than or equal to. So this checks whether the first operand is greater than or equal to the second operand and returns true. And similarly for less than or equal to, this checks whether the first operand is less than or equal to the second operand. So now let's see the example in Eclipse. So this is our relational operator example. So here we are getting the input from the user using the scanner. So we have already seen how to get the input from the user using the scanner object. So first we instantiate it, and then since it's an integer, we are using nextInt method to get the input. So we are going to enter two numbers, and then we are going to compare if it is using the relational operators, if these two numbers are greater than, or if num1 is less than num2, or it is greater than or equal to, less than equal to, or not equal to. And then we are closing the scanner object. So now let's run this. So my first number, so here is the first number greater than second number, it's false, and it's less than num2, it is true. So is it greater than or equal to? So 34 is not greater than or equal to 56, so it is false. 34 is less than or equal to 56, or. So since it's less than, it is true. Then the both numbers are not equal, so it is false. Since they are not equal to operator returns true. So now let's move on to the next operator, which is the logical or the Boolean operators. So these operators rely on Boolean algebra. Hence, Boolean operators will work directly on Boolean values. There are four types of Boolean operators. So now let's look at each of them. This is the Boolean NOT, this is Boolean AND, this is Boolean OR, and this is Boolean exclusive OR. So the logical operators are used to perform logical AND, OR, and NOT operations that are similar to the AND gate and OR gate in digital electronics. They are used to combine two or more conditions to complement the evaluation of the original condition under particular consideration. One thing to keep in mind is while using AND operator, the second condition is not evaluated if the first one is false. Whereas while using OR operator, the second condition is not evaluated if the first one is true. The and OR operators have a short-circuiting effect. So they are used extensively to test for several conditions for making a decision. So if we see the AND operator, if the first value is false, then if the first operand is false, then it is not going to check the second operator. So if the OR operator, if one of them is true, then automatically it is going to be true. And NOT operator is going to reverse the state. So the Boolean NOT will invert the value of the Boolean expression that follows it. The Boolean AND will return true if and only the expressions on both sides of the operators are true. The Boolean OR will return true if the expression on either or both sides of the operator is true. The Boolean exclusive OR will return true if one of the expressions evaluate to be true and the other one to false. So now let's see that in example. So this is the logical operator example. So here we have two variable. The first one is true and the next one is false. And here we are going to perform these operation, Boolean operation of each of the variable and see what the output is. Now let's run here. So here we use the not operator, and operator, or operator, and exclusive or. So here the first variable is true and the second variable is false, and Boolean not of the first variable x is false because it reverses the state. Next, Boolean and of x and y. So one is true and one is false. Both of them should be true for an AND operator. Since one is false, it returns false. Now, true and false, the Boolean OR operator of these two is true. And Boolean exclusive OR, it has to have one variable as true, one condition as true, the next condition is false. So then the output will be true. So this is the end of this video. In this video, we have gone over assignment operator, relational operator, and logical operator. Hope you like this video. Please subscribe to this channel. See you in the next video. Bye.